The big guys, pair of undefeateds. Mason Parris, ranked number 2 in the country behind Gable Steveson of Minnesota, and Seth Nevills for Penn State. Nevills, a sophomore for the Nittany Lions, 13 and 4
your Wolverines,
last season.
Mason Parris.
Suffered an injury in his first match at the Big Tens that ended his season. Out of Clovis, California, Nevills a 4-time state champion, record of 169-1. His only loss was to Colton Schultz, now of Arizona State. Of course, Mason Parris, wow, really burst onto the scene last season, made some huge strides as a sophomore, was 28-1, Big Ten finalist. Year before was 32-9, reached the round of 12, but he really made some gains.
Well, he's just so aggressive, and he was able to go ahead and take guys from their feet to their back. You know, a lot of near arm, far leg type action, and then he just keeps a great pace. So far, Nevills has done a great job of reacting to the attacks of Parris. Holding position pretty well. Straight on shot right there, but that's what separates Parris, is he'll be able to get to the leg and then using all that. So they got to stop.
2-point takedown,
Takedown for Parris.
You can see where
knee.
Yeah, there's just I don't like to speculate, but see the reaction that Nevills had was just immediate.
Injury time, Penn State.
What separates him is just this ability right here to take a big man like that, and now he just focuses in on the leg. Oh, you can see that may have been some action there, and hope for the best.
Speaking to the athleticism of Parris, Jim, this will be a shocker. 3-time first-team All-State linebacker, 2-time state qualifier in the shot put, and dig this, 110-meter hurdles. There must be some kind of a type. I'll have to talk to Leah and let her know in Michigan. You guys made some mistakes in your bio.
So he made the state in the hurdles?
That's what it says. 2-time state qualifier in the shot put and the 110-meter hurdles.
Well,
can you imagine watching that? We got to get some video of that.
Well, knowing him, they probably had the event right after the shot put. He's got that good of endurance. He's a phenomenal athlete. And it's just guys at this level, this size, that can move this way. It reminds me of Stephen Neal, who's probably at California right now. Here you talk about breakfast and Valentine's Day. I promise you Stephen Neal is watching this.
Look at that action from the bottom position from Parris.
Yep, good job there.
And Parris was on bottom because of injury time. He had choice, and he went on bottom. It was a good little flurry between the two big men.
Brad, you're in control.
Yeah, nice little slide by. Basically ducks out of that
2-point reversal.
arm.
I mentioned Leah before. Jim, want to give a big thanks to Leah Howard and Pat Dungaya from Michigan and Penn State. The SIDs, they do a ton of work for us, providing us with all the stats and notes. Big thanks to them for that info.
Well, they're two of the most experienced, but we get great help from everybody in the Big Ten. They want to see that those SID departments really work their rear ends off, and particularly for this event where, you know, this could have, I think there were 10 or 15 calls made to be able to get this event to happen and also to get it on air. So big shout out to our executive producer, Mark Halsey, for getting behind wrestling and getting this meet.
Look at Parris driving through the hips of Nevills for another score. Parris this season, 4-0, 2 pins, a tech, and a major. 26 pins already. Just a junior.
And a lot of them are just grinding down the guys. He's got the ability to go ahead and take his opponent from the feet to the back, but he's also pretty good in the top position, working guys hard with those wrist rides, bar arms, half Nelsons.
I talked about the gains he made following that 2018-2019 season. That summer, won a junior world freestyle title in Estonia. Through 4 world championship matches, he outscored his opponents 36-3, spent just over 6 minutes on the mat in claiming that world title. He'll look to finish on top here, drops below the knee.
2003.
Now he works up, just good awareness there by Parris.
Red, your choice. Top
And he controls the first period, takes a 6-1 advantage to the second period.
After one, the score 6-1, Michigan. Penn State starts the second in the down position.
Bottom man set.
And what Parris possesses is the ability to be able to. He's proficient in all positions, but he's the guy that can keep the high pace up. This weight class here with Gable Steveson here, fantastic athlete, and who's really kind of taken his game to the next level. We've got high-level heavyweights, 285-pounders in the Big Ten, but the matchup between these two guys is going to be fascinating over the years to watch and see what the adjustments are that they make. But you can see where both guys have improved. So Gable earlier in the year, and then of course we know that this is what this man can do here is scramble, keep good pace. And Nevills doing a nice job of coming out the back door on his single leg. All right, let's see if he can able to go ahead and step back and score. He's got the leg trap, but who's going to keep their ability to scramble? See how, gosh, he just did a great job of keeping the elevation with his head, and they're able to go ahead and roll through.
Rolls it through. 2 more
the
for
scramble.
Parris. Yeah. The Big Ten in the rankings at heavyweight track wrestling ranking has the Big Ten with 8 of the top 9. Think about the Big Ten championships at that weight class.
And it seems to be every year that's the case. And I obviously,
Let's keep working the score.
I remember back, Jim, time goes so fast, but maybe 6-7 years ago when you had Kuhn, McMullen, Medbury, Shelfont from Indiana, McClure for Michigan State, Tony Nelson for Minnesota. That's what this group of heavyweights reminds me of.
the McMullen-Kuhn scramble in the semifinals of the NCAA tournament was some of the best wrestling I think I've ever seen in my life. Those guys, the Northwestern and Michigan, the big man ended up winning that. But let's take a look at these athletic heavyweights on the replay here. Nevills comes up, not able to go ahead fish, but he see where Parris is working the angle. The right time, he pops his head up, all right, and then times it with the roll through.
Bottom man set.
Keeps his hips down, his head up, scores the point. 2 athletic-looking big men.
Parris first team, of course, NWCA All-American last year as a sophomore. Quick escape.
I don't know if a clip of that action is out there I mentioned between McMullen and Kuhn, but it was just unbelievable.
I remember that.
Yeah,
the whole arena was just oohing and eyeing. It was one for the ages, no question. I remember Mike McMullen won the Big Ten title that year, was at Ohio State. He beat Bobby Telford. And I remember him sitting down for the interview saying, that's the first tournament I've won since maybe his freshman year. I mean, that's how good heavyweight was, and McMullen was phenomenal. Look at him just drive through Parris. Now 11-2, the strength.
Looking to try to scoop that bottom leg up, not able to go ahead and do that, but right back into the wrist ride. And again, just like that, it's an 11-2 match. We're already at a major.
It's been all bonus points for Parris this season. Riding time locked up.
Let's keep working the score. 1001.
Nevills pops up.
1002. 1003.
Gets to a 3 count on that drop down and back up and a return.
Good job there on that mat return. Nice little back heel trip. He felt Nevills had the weight in his heels a little bit when he's on his feet and took him the right direction.
Keep that legal.
Again, want to remind you the upcoming women's basketball game between Ohio State and Northwestern has been postponed out of abundance of caution for the health and safety of the participants of both teams. Again, that game, Ohio State and Northwestern, has been postponed. Final seconds as Mason Parris wrestles his way to another major decision. 12-2 for the junior from Lawrenceburg, Indiana.